Good evening, Harrison here with Music Munch. Own It 2013. I sit here with Vices I Admire, Denver, Colorado band. Guys, great set tonight. I've seen you multiple times. The energy, it's always top notch. So congrats on that.
Thanks a lot.
And I'm sure some of that has got to stem from winning Westward's category alternative pop category this year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's next? Using that momentum, using that win, where do you go from there?
Got a bunch of shows lined up. Coming right off of the win. We already had some shows booked, So I don't know. We were definitely flattered and we're really honored to have won it. But it's not like leading us into anything. It's more of just another feather in our cap. And we were very flattered, very honored to win it. I know. I was really excited. It was really nice to get that.
Yeah.
But it's still the same push. It's still the same grind. So we're still doing what we do, writing music. We're gonna release an album in December and just playing a bunch of shows leading up to it, man. So got a show in Fort Collins, a show in Greeley, and a couple more around Denver. So just working.
Good. And what's can you tell us anything about the album? What to expect?
Yeah, well, right now it's kind of across the board. We haven't really narrowed down which songs are going to be a part on it, or that is which songs are going to be featured. But I know we're working on a couple of really hard rockers right now. So more, I would say, it kind of harkens back to an earlier Vices, but and I guess it remains to be seen exactly how it's all going to turn out. You think one thing going into it, and inevitably it's going to change a little bit. So
yeah, especially with me in the band.
right now we're working on though. They're both the two songs that we've been working really hard on have been pretty heavy.
A little bit more aggression in these than on Fables so far.
And that was just released within the last year.
May.
Yeah. I knew. I was going to say 6 months, but I thought so. Yeah, so you guys are really pumping music out fast now.
Well, we're trying, man. We're definitely trying. This will be the quickest we've ever followed up an album before, so
nice.
I'm definitely pleased if we get anything out. I'll be excited.
Sounds good.
Let's get 2 songs out. Let's just throw these 2 out, making the best songs we ever wrote. That's the thing we should do.
Yeah, releasing content. Now, that's actually something I want to talk about is, Dave, you've been the leader of the band for a long time, in 7 years, right?
Yeah.
You should throw that position.
Leader. Well,
leader.
Or founding members, rather.
Yeah,
right? It's been how do you guys continue to innovate and refresh your fan base and keep them enthused?
Yeah, that's a good question. How do we do that?
Do we?
New music.
Do we?
Yeah, man, it's new music and trying new things. I don't know, man. We always try to do fun stuff for our fans, and
We try to bring them in on like a personal level too, like have them over like fire pits and camping trips. That one camping trip that we've done, but a
First
lot of
annual. Let's put it
yeah,
that way.
we try to
First
get
annual,
together with as many of them face to face as often as possible.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that mixed with like new music, mixed with playing the right shows and everything, just keeps them interested,
Do you ever have like private shows as part of those events, like where you just like
we haven't,
Not
but we
yet.
should.
We have been thinking,
guitar.
we have been thinking about that actually.
Just
Yeah.
like, yeah, bring your guitars.
Yeah.
We'll
Kinda.
make songs.
Yeah,
and write
yeah,
songs
technically,
together.
It's close.
Not yet.
Come on, man.
Well, I saw 3 cars.
That's what
Yeah,
happens.
You'll have to edit that. I guess. 'Cause
That's my fault. But yeah, that'd be great. We should play some private parties. Yeah.
We were actually talking about doing like a karaoke night or something like that with some
Where
fans,
fans actually like learn Dave's lyrics and try to sing them.
Yeah.
That'd be a blast.
rough
attempt
work.
to learn
Yeah.
his lyrics, his verbose lyrics. Yes.
I'd have to learn them too.
Profane lyrics.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Goodness gracious.
My.
Used to be so angry.
What was I so mad about?
I didn't know.
What could I possibly be so angry about?
The last question I wanted to ask is, this is an entrepreneurial event, obviously, and I've always been really impressed with how you guys treat the band as a business. What does the concept of Own It mean to you as a band?
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly it just means taking charge, taking control, and we do. I mean, we do very much so. Sometimes it's really stressful because we try to put a lot into the business side, and it's hard to find a balance, honestly. And I'm sure you know that. Like you're working with pedals, and it's tough, man. It really is tough to to understand what you have to do as a business mind. And then also, creatively,
Two
obviously
different
there's things you
sides
got to
of your
get done.
brain.
And sometimes you feel like you got to put more into the business, you know?
And the business side of everything keeps evolving too. You change your approach literally every time you wake up in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then you do so much work on the business side, you catch yourself, you're like, shit, we need to get back in the studio for a minute, and it's just whirlwind.
Got a wall full of sticky notes,
Yeah.
Each
Scraps
one
of
more
paper.
insane than the
Oh,
one
I know.
preceding.
Yeah.
Like, what did I mean?
Yep. I've definitely got those all
No
on
idea
my
what this
desk.
means.
Like, what?
Well, on to the next thing.
You
Yeah.
know what this is, yeah.
It
Yeah,
helps
it's
to
tough.
work on the simple things, though. We like to concentrate on getting back to emails quickly and
Yeah.
efficiently, and communicating well with other people,
Communicate well with each other.
and with each other, which is also sometimes difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, scheduling is always, it seems, the hardest thing for any band. It's like being, okay, this is our practice, and this
Yeah.
is,
Well, I'm
everybody
sure.
needs to
I
be
mean,
on
luckily we only have 4 people you have to worry about, but for those bands with that multiple members, that's got to be really hard.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's all show
Do
up
you guys
at
find that
practice.
pretty easy, the scheduling, as far
It's
as?
not too bad. We stick to a pretty regular regimen, and we kind of have it nailed down where that's just the portion of our lives that are blocked off for band stuff. So
Nice.
Getting together isn't hard, but then kind of depending on how much time we have outside, like the rest of the time outside work is also band related, especially for this guy. He's constantly doing artwork, not only for us, but also for the local scene. On top of all the band business, he's kind of the manager of all, the leader. He's the leader.
Sorry, should I?
No, I think it's fantastic.
No, it's fun.
I think it's fantastic.
Okay.
It's awesome.
I
So
prefer
we could totally
corporate
rework
executive officer.
that part. I didn't mean to step on
No, that's
toes.
solid. That's great. That's great. I want a shirt.
You're right, though. It's
Did
like
you put a bullseye on it too?
No, because I know what you do with bullseyes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we will not discuss that on camera.
you have to find a balance
It will
though,
be an
between
Olympic
like
sport,
the
though.
band stuff, which is just like the music playing and everything, and then the business side. And the business side is very, very important. Sometimes it's like when we get on stage, it's like the only time then we're like, shit, this is like what we're trying to do, and the rest of the time seems like a shit ton of work, but.
Yeah.
We try
it
really
makes
hard
it
on
more
the business side.
worthwhile to me too, especially lately with how much work we put in. Like on the business side, when you get up on stage and actually get a chance to play, it's like, oh my god, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
I know, and then but right after you get back, right after you get off the stage, it's right back to it. It's like, okay, well now we gotta do. Okay, we gotta make sure we get this done. I forgot I have to email this guy.
Connect
Right.
with these people and post on
Say
Facebook.
thank you.
Yeah.
Post on Facebook. Yeah.
Social
all that
network
stuff.
is so insane, man, and
Never ending.
we're always revamping like our approach, like how we gotta what sites we need to pay more attention to, what we should be posting, and what the regimen should involve, and if we should have particular kinds of posts on any given day, and it's.
And then we set
crazy.
something in stone, and then we change it.
Then we change
Yep.
it immediately.
I
Okay,
know,
great.
I
This is
know.
what it is. 2
I
days
know,
later,
I'm
that was a
just
terrible idea.
And I've actually found for myself that I used to have this regimen, and now it's like a regimen that's not a regimen, and it works really well. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whereas I've just kind of found a groove.
Some things
that-
you have to do.
Some things that I have to do, and but some of those other things that I thought were important don't get done. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Well, again, Own It 2013. This is Vices I Admire. Good night.